Morning. I'm going to make up a really quick batch of banana muffins. I'm going to use the recipe that I use most often for banana bread from the Deliciously Ella plant-based cookbook. I really love this recipe because there's no sugar in it at all apart from what's in the fruit, and it uses buckwheat flour and ground almonds, so it's really an easy to digest recipe, which I find really helps. So I'm just going to whip that up really quickly and pop it into some muffin trays. Now I need to remember to only do half the quantity because I've only got half the quantity of bananas that were already used up. So this is where I usually go wrong and forget at some point and add the full quantity of something. So I'm going to have to pay attention today. Trying some topped with coconut today to see what it's like as an addition, and I'm absolutely copying Cherie, who I saw last week making some banana muffins, and she put cherries on the top, which I thought looked really cute and was a really nice idea. Oops, I chopped up some cherries and added them into my mixture as well, just because I have cherries and I always forget to use them in things, but they look very cute and they look quite festive with a little cherry on top. I think I'll put a cherry on the coconut ones as well, just because it's going to look super cute. These are a couple of my purchases from yesterday. This is the Marks & Spencer's Christmas candle. They always have the same scents out, and I absolutely love this one. So I had looked at it a couple of weeks ago and it was full price, and I knew it would come down in price, and yesterday they had 30% off all their fragrances, so I got the big candle. This is pretty huge, and I thought I would try the room spray as well, just for when I don't have a candle on. It's not always easy to put candles on when you have a cat, so I tend to only put them on in the evening when I'm sat in the room and I know they're out of her reach, but with the room spray at least I can spray that throughout the day when I want the house to smell a bit nicer. Tilly is playing with her favourite thing ever, which is just a little strip that you tear off envelopes, you know, like, or Amazon packages. She loves these. They keep her amused for so long. She'll have that one on the go for days or weeks. Well, that one's just a bit of paper, but the ones on the Amazon boxes, the cardboard ones, she will play with that for weeks. She's wild. She's only being playful though. Got our handmade Christmas cards from my mum yesterday. She loves paper crafting, and this was Joshua's that she gave to Joshua. So there's your gingerbread man. Joshua thinks this is brilliant. He really likes that one. And then hours. And then she also gave me this fabric box, and inside is a little package containing lots of biscuits and tea, which is right on my street. So that was clever. And she's made the little fabric box as well, so I'm not sure what I'll use that for. That's the oven timer going off now, so I'll go and check the banana loaf, the banana muffins. And this is a card Joshua made for us. And had fun with the die cutting machine. My mum also gave me a bookmark that she'd made, tea themed as well. So that's really sweet. Oh, they look alright, don't they? They smell yummy. I wonder if I might have time to have a nibble before I go out this morning. I'm going to just take them out of the tray and let them cool down. Just thought I'd show you these pot holders that I made myself. As you can see, they've been well used and slightly singed at the edges. These are, that's a nice Cath Kidston fabric, and it's beautiful and backed with Cath Kidston spots. And that's a Cath Kidston as well. I love these, and they are so useful and so practical. They have in the middle of them, oh, I've just remembered what it's called, now I've forgotten. What's it called? Heat reflective batting wadding. So the heat doesn't come out, it doesn't come through. So if you were making, say, a tea cosy, you could use that and it would stop the heat coming out your teapot. And likewise, using it for these when you're touching your oven trays, the heat shouldn't burn your hands. And these are just brilliant. They've got hanging loops on them. And I just reach for these constantly when touching anything hot, and I love them. And I really need to make some new ones, but I can't bear to throw these out. They're just so pretty. I know they're really dirty looking. They have been washed so many times and they just get stained by whatever is coming out of the oven tray. But I really love them and I cannot bear to throw them out. So they'll just have to, they'll keep going until they literally fall apart, which probably won't be soon. Will be soon, I mean, the rate they're going, but I absolutely love them. Just thought I'd share that with you. Good morning, welcome to day 17 of Vlogmas. It's Tuesday, just pottering about the house just now and getting ready to go out. I'm going along to Natalie's house. I'm going to have a cuppa and a little chat. I'm going to take my knitting as well, so it's going to be lovely. I'll be able just to switch off and relax. If the weather stays nice, hopefully we'll get out for a little walk as well, which will be amazing. I really need to get out into nature today and just chill for a bit. After Natalie's house, I'm going to go to the supermarket and do what I hope will be one of the very final shops that I have to do before Christmas. I'm going to grab a few last minute gifts and items that I need, and then I'm going to come home, have my lunch, and I better get on with some wrapping. Haven't done any wrapping yet, and it always takes a lot longer than you think, doesn't it? So I'm going to get a start on that. Just standing here in the hall. I have a bit of a beachy themed hallway here. It's like a duck egg blue kind of colour, and just little odds and ends that are quite nice and beachy. I love this mirror as well. I think I just got that in Matalan maybe. Right, I better get going. I'm back home now from a really nice relaxing morning with Natalie. I braved the supermarket as well. It's probably about 2:30 and I've just managed to grab a really quick lunch. What I really wanted to do was spend the afternoon getting ahead of some wrapping, so I'm going to really quickly go and begin some wrapping. I've got about half an hour before Joshua gets home from school, so it's going to be one of those types of missions. So I'm just going to see how much I can get done. I might be able to continue once he's home, but obviously wrapping other people's things. So I'm just going to go and make a start on that, and I hope I can get through a lot so that the end of the week, Thursday, Friday, are relatively quiet.